There's a really great section in our last podcast, so we clipped it out and want to share it with you guys separately here.
Unfortunately, there's different reasons people are promoting those 3 states. A lot of people think of Delaware. Remember Elon Musk, guys? Let's not forget Elon Musk had to move his company from Delaware because of the BS laws there to Texas. And Delaware traditionally was, if you were gonna have shareholders and raise money and be a publicly traded company, Delaware was very friendly to management,
friendly to Wall Street.
Shareholders, friendly to Wall Street. And so that's where a lot of people went, is they went to Delaware simply because of that. Now, if you're a small business owner, medium-sized business owner, if you're not going to sell stock and go on a public exchange, don't waste your time going to Delaware unless you live in Delaware or you really love Joe Biden.
If you're starting a small business in Oklahoma and you're a landscaper, a restaurant owner, an anesthesiologist, an engineer, an accountant, a lawyer, whatever, and you're starting a business in Oklahoma, set up your freaking LLC in Oklahoma. That's where you're going to have the ability to convert it to an S Corp when the time's right. You can get your banking done properly. You're going to get an EIN and walk into Wells Fargo or B of A with an actual set of articles that are in that state with an EIN, open up your bank account and start doing business.
Yeah, and even if you did one of those things like setting up in Nevada or setting up in Delaware or Wyoming and you do business in Oklahoma, Oklahoma still wants you to register that Nevada LLC foreign into Oklahoma, and now you're paying fees to the state of Nevada and to Oklahoma when you could have just gone to Oklahoma in the first place. So don't waste your time going to these states. Just go to the state where you're conducting actual business.
Now, if some of you are like, okay, that sounds good, but back it up. Let me give you a practical backup to this. You set up your Nevada entity. You're living in Oklahoma. Well, you got to go open a bank account in Oklahoma. That's when you're going to get a first slap in the face, because the bank is going to go, you're not even ready, because they go, and they pull up the state website for the Secretary of State of Oklahoma. They go, you're not even registered to do business here. So then that's going to be a difficult challenge. Next, let's say there is employment issues. You're going to hire employees. You might even hire yourself and make an S election. Well, the state of Oklahoma has to have you process payroll in the state of Oklahoma, and you're going to need a payroll tax ID number, and all of a sudden, you're not registered in Oklahoma. Oh, you're going to sell a product, and now you've got to collect sales tax. The Sales Tax Commission of Oklahoma is going to go, where's your entity? And then you get into a lawsuit, and you run into court in Oklahoma, and the judge goes, you're not even registered to do business here. Yeah, but I got this Nevada entity that's just amazing. Yeah, but it's not registered to do business here.
Yeah, and for you operating business owners, let's say you have the Oklahoma business, Oklahoma LLC, and you're like, I'm starting to do business in Texas as well. Well, when do I register into Texas? Do I need to go into Texas? Do I need a Texas LLC? We can use the exact same Oklahoma LLC. Now, if you just have some customers in Texas, you're not having an office or physical location, you don't have employees in Texas, you can avoid having to register in Texas. Just use the Oklahoma LLC. That's where you're based out of. That's where your office or your presence is. And you can have Texas customers or customers across the country. That's fine. But if you make a physical presence in Texas, you open a location there or an office or you have employees there, now we got to look for registering that entity into Texas. But it's still the Oklahoma entity. Yeah. It's just what registered foreign into Texas in that example.
I love it.
I hope you found value in that video and took something away from there that can help you on your wealth building journey. Make sure you're subscribed though to the channel, because I got tons of information I want to share with you to make it easier, faster to build wealth. We'll see you next time.